Am I the prettiest? Show up. Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? Show up. Well, who am I? Show up. Who am I? Show up. I can't hear you. Show up. Show up. Show up. Show up.
What up, what up? It's the 1st of September. We are back at it once again. The AM King Show. Like, subscribe, share. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, YouTube, Facebook. We are in effect. You already know what's going on. It's the P, L, B, and C, along with the Juggernaut. We're in this joint, you know what I'm saying? Happy Labor Day for those who are celebrating, which 99% of you motherfuckers is. You know what I'm saying? Going to say y'all enjoy the day. You know what I'm saying? If you don't catch the broadcast in real time, catch it after the show. And make sure you share it out, share it out, share it out. You know, big shout out to everybody in the network doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Blunt Conversations, Beat Boys TV, the lovely radio show. You know what I'm saying? First Gen Xers. Shout out to C Wood with etc. with the Woodards. You know what I'm saying? Author Nikki Nicole with her broadcast Breaking Silence. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody doing the damn thing in the network, doing what they do. Got a couple of submissions this morning we're going to play before we get started. You know what I'm saying? Going to keep it locked in. Got one, well, you know, for those who did submit, if you didn't make it this morning, you just didn't make it. But this is Majestic. She was with us last week. Big shout out to our people out there in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Doing what they do. This is a Majestic track, and they got something from our resident troll, John Quest, a.k.a. John Minor. You know what I'm saying? We got the, you know, yeah, we got the overlord of the pennies in the building this morning. So we're gonna run both of their tracks, and then I got a few other tracks that I'm gonna run, and we're gonna get our day started, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy Labor Day once again, but let's get to it. It's a track by John West, aka John Minor. Oh yeah, that was John Miner doing the damn thing on the beat. This is Majestic from Kansas City. The song's called Gracefully. Check it out.
I'ma just spit what's on my mind, man. Yeah. Sometimes
jackets, chains on my ankles, I'm hell misery. Laughter in my memory, black light at my heels like this is where you need to be. I'm something that the eyes can't see though. I'm everything that these haters wanna be though. I swear to God I got these demons on me, huh? I pray to God that he watch me in my sleep. Many say my mind is so gone. Point the finger at me talking about what's wrong with her. Call me crazy, I'ma go off. I got something smooth for you haters. My flow raw, I sink the teeth into the beat bleeding. Heart pounding, so addictive. My addiction is my music. It got me feeling cause I just gotta have it. What you mean it's in my veins, black magic? What you mean I break these chains and go reckless? Too legit to quit, but these haters can't stop me. Got money on the bill in case these haters try to judge me. Talk behind my back and yet these haters wanna friend me. Forget these haters if these haters ain't about my money. Shorty so bold, yeah, ain't she? I got a flow so cold, anti-freeze, and on my chain don't glow. It's blinding, killing all you haters with the flow like so. Try to stop me, yeah. Gracefully I do this, know this.
you should just focus on yourself sometimes.
Gracefully I kill it, better know this. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, I wanna know just who I be. I'm the Duchess, it's okay. I got a flow, that's too raw. I see it's all about you, Well, what about me right now? Man, I've been going through a lot right now. So I'ma worry about me and find my peace and get my mind right and focus on myself right now. Now I'm good, I don't even need the help. Cause when I really did, you only cared about yourself. Now it's cool, I don't need a hand up. I'ma get myself up and turn my own life around. Stay strong, fake the bad times that be floating through my mind. Depression kicking in, thumping hard like double time. Maybe cause I'm sleeping in my car in the wintertime. Fam going through it, but I can't even help him. Praying to the Lord like, Lord, can you save him? I done lost my pops, auntie, Monty, and my sister. But I gotta stay strong for the ones that's still here with her. Man, it feel like rock bottom, yeah. Feel like I'm in the yeah. Mind steady racing in my patience, haters testing it. Lord, if you save me this time, I won't be back again. Promise I'ma get on my grind and no more wasting my time. Life lesson learned, it wasn't easy, let's be honest. But in no time I went from nothing to a winner. Just believe in yourself and see how far yourself gets you. Make a plan, step
Misery,
back,
what
look
up, bro?
and see the bigger picture. Yeah, it's hard times, but you gotta
Happy
keep on
holiday
going.
season,
Just gotta let shit go to be a better you. Leave all them haters alone if they don't better you. Focus
Shout
on
out
yourself,
Majestic.
put your mind to better use. Aim for something different, out with the old and with the new. It ain't a game when it comes to this mental health. Take it from me, you better keep your peace and baby focus on yourself. Gracefully I do this, know this. Gracefully I kill it, better know this. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, I wanna know just who I be. I'm the Duchess. It's okay, I got that flow, that's too raw for.
Oh yeah, that was Majestic. And the song is called Gracefully, man. That was really dope. Bars, bars, bars. Got a few more to play and then we're gonna get going. This Crate Collective, that's myself and KB. This is called WIB, which means word is bond.
One time. How we do it? When I think of her, I think of omnipotence. Nothing better than her that I've seen since. Black and Asian, total persuasion. The highest form of ecstasy, total sensation. Her Majesty, the level of the Queen Sheba. I'm riding a new high like exotic Chiba. The apple of my eye, the eagle in the sky. I call her sweet potato cause she like that patty pie. She put me in the zone, I never feel alone. She never left me stranded, I found a new home. We share new thrones, stay solid as stone. Damn it, I feel so good, I got a joy in my bones. This love I can't deny. I'm so high up in the sky, and she means the world to me. Super love, she set me free.
Excuse me, miss, I have to admit, it was love at first sight. If looks get killed, I'm right in my wheel. I'm seeing bright lights. Dark skin, hazel brown eyes, drop dead gorgeous. Bullseye, tat on her back, she's a tourist. She said she loved me, wanted some kids. It took my breath away, made me feel like she was my ribs. I'm praying every day, love, I can't deny it, even if I tried. I'm so high, I'm singing blue ribbons in the sky. We making wedding plans and reservations. We moving quickly, no time wasting, no time chasing. Looking for love in the wrong places. Engagement ring, bless her fingers, she changing faces. She's a keeper, the love of my life. This love I can't.
That's right, stay motivated, Miz. We all we got, you know what I mean?
I'm so high up in the sky, and she means the world to me. Super love, she set me free.
Juggernaut, juggernaut.
I ain't ready for war, this the final countdown.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'ma let bombs fly until the final round.
Civilization up, though.
There is none.
I'ma stick and move, let's get it. Jab, jab, bob, weave, duck, dodge, do the Philly shell. Get up in the ring, I'ma give him hell. Head snap back, make an eye swell. Bring me your best, I'ma send it back. Make a wrong move, I'ma lay it flat. From a speed bag to a speed knot. Thunder thump you like the juggernaut.
Hold up, I'm the juggernaut.
I'ma give it all I got. Standing in front of the destiny. Floating, singing like a killer beat. I put the V in the victory.
I put the V in the victory.
You talking all crazy. Wait till I step in the ring. All you do is motivate me. Wait till I step in the ring. I am a gladiator supreme. Wait till I step in the ring. You say that I'm crushing your hopes and your dreams. Wait till I step in the ring. You talking all crazy. Wait till I step in the ring. All you do is motivate me. Wait till I step in the ring. I'm a gladiator supreme. Wait till I step in the ring. You say that I'm crushing your hopes and your dreams.
Just wait till I get in the ring.
Yeah. You already know, man. AM King in the building, doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is how we get down, man. Back at it once again. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know how we get down with the get down, man. There's real music out here in the network. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Yeah, fired up. Appreciate it, Chris. Yeah, a couple dope tracks that I had. You know, shout out to KB and the Cray Collective doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and got a few topics to talk about this morning. You know, the rest of the world is sleeping, but we up. You know what I'm saying? The faithful is in the building. You know what I mean? We're going to get to it and stick to it like we normally do. Our first subject for the day, though, is Chicago launches resistance campaign as Trump threatens to send troops. This was just down on the wire yesterday, so we bring it to you today. You know what I'm saying? Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker on Sunday said he is making every effort to stop President Donald Trump from using the military to invade states as the administration threatens to deploy National Guard to Chicago like it has done in D.C. and Los Angeles. The comments came after Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson signed an executive order instructing police not to cooperate with troops or federal agents in the event of such a deployment. Johnson, surrounded by other city leaders, signed the order that also directs police not to wear masks and to use body cameras, while also launching a program to educate residents on how to prepare in the event they are detained by federal agents. He said, and I quote, "We send a resounding message to the federal government. We do not need nor want an unconstitutional and illegal military occupation for our city, of our city." Johnson said in his Saturday statement, "We do not want military checkpoints or armored vehicles on our streets, and we do not want to see families ripped apart." Trump has suggested expanding the use of troops in cities across the United States to stop what he sees as rampant crime to bolster a crackdown on undocumented immigrants while also ordering National Guard to prepare for deeper involvement in policing civil unrest. So there we got it. You know what I'm saying? Chicago's not having it. They definitely ain't with the program at all. You know what I'm saying? Let's go around the horn, LB.
Man, people catching on to what's going on, man. He's got something else going on besides doing all this shit. So there's a reason for everything, and for him to just point out certain cities that have all this martial law shit, you might as well say going on. You got to be
Oh
saying
yeah,
there's got to be something bigger going on than that because in my mind, why target just the main cities that black people are at, like the biggest hoods and the biggest, you know what I mean? They ain't even really having problems and shit like that right now. So to me, it's a distraction
yeah.
for something
Especially
else
the
that's about
cities
to
with
happen.
mayors.
Yeah,
Yeah, especially the cities with the mayors. The mayors are all people of color. That he's targeting those cities first. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're absolutely right, El. You know what I'm saying? You're absolutely right, man. If people aren't seeing the dictatorship mentality by this point, you know what I'm saying? And it hasn't even been a year since this man has been back in office. Hadn't even been a year. And we told y'all early on in the AM King show that you ain't seen shit yet. You ain't seen nothing yet.
no,
But you know
nothing.
our our motto over here. See, go ahead.
Stay with the high vibes.
That's it.
Stay with the high vibes, no matter what. No matter what, stay with high vibes.
No matter what, stay with high
Oh, and
vibes.
P, speaking of P, you got a real cool walk. I saw you walking over there, turning light off. You got a real cool walk. Get that George Jefferson walk. You got that. I made it.
Oh
I
shit.
made it. I made it. I'm gonna turn my light off because I made it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
P doing the walk like the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I get that glide from my pops. He a real smooth dude. He 80 years old. I'm gonna bring him on the
Yeah,
show,
do
man.
that.
Okay, that'll be cool.
My pops, he a smooth cat. If you see me, like, especially both of our bald head shit, y'all be like, man,
Uh-huh.
Hey, acorn,
these two guys.
acorn don't fall far from the tree, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Old
Not at all.
saying.
We did the
Misery
peanuts.
said.
Uh,
Misery,
These nuts.
yeah. Misery said
These
yeah.
nuts.
Chicago handled their own problems. Yeah, the actual crime has come down in Chicago, pushing peace on there. On might have to be better. Been too late though. Oh yeah, might have been too late, but yes, they are in the heavy cities right now. Yeah, they're definitely in the trying to make their presence felt in the biggest of cities. Who knows where he's thinking next after these cities that he's targeted initially? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no telling. Abbott.
Yeah, those are Billy's tactics.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with Chicago. I mean, I got a lot of family members there, and Chicago ain't never been calmed down. You know what I'm saying?
No, it hasn't.
So
It's a wild area.
deaths, murders, yeah, deaths, murders. It's going to occur, but on the level that this dude is talking about, it's not. It has calmed down to a certain extent. You know what I mean? But the violence, the holiday violence. Let's take a look at last year, Fourth of July murders, or just violence that goes on. So we're not going to sugarcoat it. It's gun violence every fourth. And you can look on the reels on NBC. You can look on World Star. Last year, more than 40 people got shot, 7 killed, and that was last year, uh, Fourth of July. So, you know, matter of fact, no, that was this
hmm
year. That was this year. Yep. 40 people shot, 7 people killed. So yeah, I mean, it's not on the level that he's saying, and I'm agree with LB. It's like it's a major diversion. Yeah, me, it's a major diversion. I mean, starting in the District of Columbia, like it's not a state, so they don't have, the same
Right,
regulations. It's a
Yeah.
it's a district.
right.
You know what I
Of
mean?
Columbia.
So what's right? So what's going on in DC? What's going on in Chicago? What's going on in Houston? I mean, for the most part, DC is Chocolate City. It's not a city, it's a district, but it's Chocolate City. Yeah, I mean, Chicago, a lot of blacks. I mean, period. Your biggest cities are New York, LA, Chicago, and Houston. So if I can conquer all four of those, and within the next 3 to 5 years, Houston is supposed to take over the number three spot, H Town. That's how I'm. So if I can conquer those, yeah, and they're highly populated areas, you know what I'm saying? So the density, the amount of people that's there, if I control these 8 million people in New York, 4 million people in LA, 3 million people in Houston, that's a lot of people to
At
control at
one
one
time.
time.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
don't think he'll be able to
stay
control
woke.
New York though.
Stay.
Good luck with that.
Man,
I think rats
the
control New
rats
York,
control.
man. I mean, them super rats, they immune to
Oh
any type of
man, and listen, they
poisons.
have the most densely.
The
They don't
super
just have the
rats,
most densely populated city as far as humans are concerned, but as far as rats are concerned, New York is
Oh
number
man.
one.
rats are splintering them.
Yeah. Oh man, the whole
Yeah.
entire clan, Splinter
You
Clan.
know where the least amount of rats there are in New York City?
No,
Chinatown.
Chinatown. Wow, of all places.
That's a
I
good one.
mean,
Yeah.
you
That's
see
a
I
rats
good
in
one.
mean,
Chinatown, but not like anywhere else. There's not that many rats
oh,
in
okay.
Chinatown.
Maybe it's
Stay
the chicken.
woke.
Maybe it's the
Stay
chicken on the
woke.
I'm
stick.
just saying, there's not that many right. Like if I go to 125th,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's mad rats running around in the train tracks and all that. I go to Chinatown, it's like,
Yeah, because I think that it might be the chicken on the stick on the menu. That might
Yeah.
be the reason
You
why.
don't
Oh
suppose
yeah.
they double up, see?
yeah, they're more clean than what people say. I'm just saying
I like my meat on the
On
bone.
the bone.
Keep my meat on
they're
the
more
bone so
clean.
I
That's
can
what I'm saying.
Chicken on the
identify
stick. Tam, good morning.
palms.
And yeah, Freya, I don't know what's going on with Restream, but motherfuckers said the Juggernaut to sound like somebody different. So that's the reason why my voice sound like this. I don't know why. I don't know why the hell they got my shit sounding like.
Stream on you.
I don't know what the hell
That's
they
how you
doing.
sound too, cuz, for real. You sound like,
I,
man, fuck this shit. I'm here. I want to be here, but I'm saying it and I'm going to do it.
I don't know why shit's doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's weird
First
hair on.
thing, start rocking, nigga. It might change back.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about it. Fuck it. I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be.
it is.
I'm gonna be sound like young Munster or whatever the fuck sound like. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Tammy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? You're right though, Misery. We did mention that the other day about Chicago and the gang violence. Definitely being at least 30 to 40% down. You know, we've mentioned that it's 30 to 40% down, and so we're
Facts.
aware that crime has decreased, at least as far as violent crime. You know what I'm saying? We're very, very well aware of it, but we see through the surface as you already know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Buster. Nah. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes?
Yo, Buster Rhymes' voice is crazy raspy, yo.
How dare you?
Oh, man. I seen that comment. I fell out. DJ Screw.
Oh shit, DJ Screw. Yeah, that's me today. Yeah,
Huh.
DJ Screw,
yeah,
chopped and
yeah. Screw,
screwed.
screw face.
Shout out
DJ
to
Screw
the
face.
legend,
Screw face.
Screw Tapes.
You know what I'm saying? The Hatcher boy, I want him dead. I want him dead.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit, but it is what it is.
You know
We still
something?
the AM Kings, though. I
Let me
don't
say
matter what I
this
sound like.
for sure. For sure. I wanted to say this right after the music section. You know what I'm saying? We all moving around and we hearing the custom beat king. Yeah, I mean, we making, laughs and whatever, but um, don't let listening to a beat from the custom beat king or listening to a verse from the custom beat king just get so nonchalant. And yeah, I mean, this is on a level that, yeah, I mean, a lot of people just will never reach. Yeah, I mean, and we're used to it and we just, you know what I mean, but respect the custom beat king, man. I'm
Appreciate it,
just
That's what
man.
I'm
saying.
Appreciate
saying.
it.
It's
Yeah, I
just,
mean, I wanted to say that when I was listening to the music and I'm like so effortless, like this dopeness,
Man, thank
like,
you,
you know
bro.
what I
Thank you,
mean?
bro. You already know, man.
Give my man his
you
Oh, man.
definitely do, man. I can sit on the phone and just call him on a humbug and shit. We just talking. I'm just plugging and turning shit on. Next thing you know, I'm not even on the phone 10 minutes. He done made a whole song.
Oh,
hmm
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Misery. You
What's
want
up?
screw fist? Find him your fucking self.
What is tell me dead?
I want this guy
Pass the
dead.
bottle. Pass the bottle.
You can't
Pass
win.
the blood clot bottle.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it, P man. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? We're gonna stay locked in and Sonic Gold. See, this is where
for
we're
sure.
going down the wrong rabbit hole. These some facts, Sonic Gold. Appreciate it.
Sonic
Yeah, gotta
Gold.
dig in the archives.
Sonic
Yeah,
Gold is
yeah,
crazy
man. I
work.
go into the archives of the Juggernaut, man, to hear the Sonic soundscapes. Yeah, definitely tap in and see what we got, what I got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here with y'all doing whatever it is. Yeah, misery. Yeah, man. I don't know why they got my voice sounding like this. It is what it is, though, man. We're gonna work through it. But let's get to our next subject. Next subject is an interesting one that I thought was read worthy, at least. You know what I'm saying? Some of it. It says Black Americans are losing jobs in a warning for the economy. Black Americans are losing jobs in a warning for the economy. It says employment in the U.S. remains historically low at 4.2%, yet Black workers are living in a different reality. Unemployment for Black Americans has surged to 7.2%, the highest level since October of 2021, where the job market was still recovering from the pandemic. The drop in employment is a warning sign for the labor market and threatens to unravel unemployment gains by Black workers during and after the pandemic. Seasonally adjusted, well, look at the chart here. I mean, forget reading. Let's have a look at this chart. You can see this discrepancy. The discrepancy is right there. You know what I'm saying? The discrepancy is definitely right there, and that's from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Let's see what they say. It says Black workers are more likely to hold low-skilled and junior-level jobs than their white counterparts, making them more vulnerable to layoffs. They have long faced discrimination in the labor market that can become more pronounced when overall hiring slows, as it has in recent months. Also, a recent increase in unemployment among Black college graduates point to the possible impact of federal job cuts. Federal workforce has a disproportionate share of Black workers. Okay. So basically, as you can see, the lady said she was in the fight of her life at 52 years old, and she's looking for work since being laid off from her job as a contractor for the Department of Health and Human Services in December. And she has a master's degree in human services, public health. Oh man. And you think about it, we go all the way through college, attain all this stuff, and then that's in here, and all of a sudden we're faced with some things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Misery. I know I'm one of the
Mhm.
workers. You know what I'm saying? So It's an impact that's real, and even though the white counterparts, as it says, may not be feeling the pinch, we are feeling the pinch over here as people of color. Let's go around the horn with it again. You know what I'm saying? See,
Yeah, human nature, the human condition is at question because there's only but so much people can do because you can easily say, oh, the person didn't choose the right path in college. Well, in this case, that's bullshit because that was something that the government was heavily doing. That's something that was like how when Ford took their manufacturing plants and put them in China, a whole bunch of people in Michigan have no jobs now because they decided to take their business elsewhere. What do you mean choose better? We did choose great. That was a great job. That was a guaranteed job. Y'all took that away. Y'all did, not us. Y'all did. So when people cry out and do stupid shit because they need the money and now they're in jail for a long ass time, not just jail, privatized jails where they're making money off of their backs for them being there.
mm-hmm.
What do you expect from people? What can you expect? What do you expect the common person to do? Eventually, somebody's going to do like everyone is. It is not practical. Well, it can be practical. Yet in this day and age, it is not practical as of right now to expect every single human being in America or in the entire world to have high lives. Period. Can't expect that. That takes time. That's a process. That doesn't just happen.
That is a
It's easier to do it
serious
now
problem.
than it was before. Yet the whole point is that everyone is not going to have that.
Yes,
And that is the
this
biggest
is
point.
that is the biggest point. Very, very well said, man. I think I have to concur with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we're firm believers in understanding high vibration and projecting that to our people. You know what I'm saying? Misery said the automotive field in Michigan gets rid of niggas fast. Boy, do I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. LB.
Shit, I feel you gotta be Roscoe Jenkins, man. You gotta work on Team Me. You gotta work. You gotta figure out how to get yourself together to where you can build up your own shit, get your own fucking like land, get your own fruit shit growing, get your own business, so that way you can rely on you instead of relying on them to pay you, or when they tired of you, let you go and shit. And then you can control your own fate. A lot of people don't
Yeah,
get that kind of knowledge growing up, so they don't think that my responsibility is to get a job and work. But really, you're supposed to be a boss. You're supposed to be running your own shit. So that's something that you know what I mean. They don't teach you when you're young, but you can learn that shit now.
man. Okay. Message. You know what I'm saying?
Message.
Subscribe, share, like, tap in with the
Okay, Yoda.
kings.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tap in because, hey, look, fellas, we've seen this also in our lifetime before. I mean, I think all of us can safely say that we've been let go or been laid off at some point. You know what I'm saying? And now it's come full circle that this new era is experiencing these things in a fashion that's a little uncanny. It's a little uncanny, and we got to keep an eye on it. And we will keep an eye on it here on the AM King Show. But most importantly, just know that these are things that are happening in real time. And then our job is to give you a perspective that you can see with some discernment how to move when these type of things happen. It's very important. Very important to get below the surface. We always say all the time, and that's what the AM King Show is here to help you do. You know what I'm saying, with a clear conscience and some high vibration. Let's go to our next subject here, man. This one, we talk about this a lot. Yeah, without an explanation either. You're right. Absolutely right. Misery, you're absolutely right. We're going to go to our next subject, though. And we talk about this on the show a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know C is broken it down in detail, but we're gonna break it down one more time. It says how and why U.S. capitalism is unlike any other. U.S. capitalism, okay, and we talk about capitalism on the show, so let's dig in a little bit and talk about it some more. American capitalism was created by American democracy, wrote Gordon Wood, the Depression born historian. One can go further. The unique strength of our capitalist system mirrors that of our political ideal. By offering opportunity to all, it fosters vigorous competition. By permitting merit to trump entrenched elite, it motivates individuals with the plum of fortune. While adherence to these adages has waxed and waned, women were essentially excluded from business as from the ballot until 20th century. They are present throughout and distinguish U.S. capitalism from rival versions. In particular, the Jeffersonian origins of our economic system make it uniquely geared toward the individual. Europe has a broad safety net and high-speed rail. America has highways and startups. Nowhere else is risk-taking so encouraged. And not coincidentally, nowhere else has innovation thrived as it has here. Both law and culture help to shape our capitalism in ways that reflect the spirit of the American Revolution. No taxation was famously a cry of the colonials in Boston. Less well remembered is that the Declaration of Independence charged George III with obstructing immigration, newcomers being then, as now, a spark plug of American enterprise. To state the most basic fact of political democracy, it permits the popular will to override the establishment. Merely another name for what the business professors call creative destruction. Thus did the automobile replace the horse. Thus were punch cards voted out by mainframes. And so with many computers, desktops, search engines, and until the next smartphone decamps, artificial intelligence. All of these upheavals occurred in the US term limits indeed. Okay, yes, indeed. So capitalism is unlike any other capitalism in the world here. And I'm gonna break it down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? As get our perspective as to why. Go ahead, see.
Uh, so many different angles to approach this. Yet, do not mistake, don't mistake this. Capitalism is a beast. Make no mistake about it. It is something that we just have to deal with now because there's no turning back. This is something that was well thought out, and this was thought out ages, eons ago. So we're well past the point of no return concerning AI, concerning capitalism, concerning. Oh, and by the way, we don't have a democracy. People keep saying we have a democracy. We do not have a democracy. Democracy equals slavery. The founding fathers were totally against democracy. We have, you can either call it a constitutional republic or a democratic republic, because democracy means 51% rules for 49%. 49% still a lot of people. So they were against it. There's a lot. It's a little bit more intricate than that. So back to capitalism. So the Industrial Revolution and capitalism is a huge is a huge thing, and it was really big for them to take over China with it and Japan. They were our last vestiges of hope for humanity. Why? Because they represented nature, where we come from. They represented balance with nature, oneness with nature.
Mm-hmm.
When the Industrial Revolution and capitalism took over, that was the beginning of the end. Japan knew
Yeah.
this because they said that capitalism means that I will wind up shooting my own brother. I will wind up shooting my own father. I will wind up shooting my own mother. I will wind up destroying things. And they didn't want that. So it was like, nah, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all industrial revolution and capitalism. So you know what they did? They surrounded Japan and said, "Yo, you either accept this or we'll just destroy you, take everything, and do it anyway."
Hmm. Message. That is absolutely timely. See, very well said, man. Very well said. LB.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Oh man, yes, 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 yes.
We're gonna go by this one real smooth.
I think,
We're gonna pass
yeah,
it around.
I think, see, kind of like hit the key points home, so you kind of understand capitalism and what's real meaning is as Jonan, chimes in. Um, what I'm saying? Big up to Jonan. You know what I'm saying? The Wolf of Warriorville. No, that's
Yeah,
Miss
he
Toy.
making right.
Miss Toy. Miss Toy is the Wolf of Warriorville. Big up Miss Toy this morning. You know what I'm saying? But no, Jonan, our resident wolf. You know what I'm saying, on AM King show. Abbott.
Capitalism. Capitalism. The theory of capitalism is about innovation. It's about competition. Uh, we can view it as private ownership, um, free markets. You know what I'm saying? Like even in Chinatown, you got a free market. You chop them rats up, serve them to the people. They eat them. They love them. You know what I mean? It's really based on competition. So it's supposed to really drive our economy, capitalism. So if you're an individual and you want to prosper, you want to have a house, you want to have a business, you want to have friends that have houses and businesses. I mean, that's the capitalist idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, private property, private companies, and even moving away from, I mean, our bank system is failing in a big way. I don't know if y'all
Oh
been
man.
seeing these banks
Woo.
Yeah, banks
Hey.
closing
straight.
left and
Yeah,
right.
closing left and right.
Whew.
Yeah,
So, so, and to look at, let's go back to Trump and his first administration, right? He was like, man, who started Bitcoin? Don't nobody know who started Bitcoin. I think this is a scam.
Mm-hmm.
That was his first
Now,
administration. Second, second administration, he done teamed up with some China
and
folks.
develop the
You know what I
Trump
mean?
the Trump coin.
Got the
The
Trump
Trump coin.
going. So he 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 switched his pitch in two things. Like you want to all the immigrants here. You want to ship them off to jails in Poland and all of these places. At the same time, you and the week of his inauguration is when he made all of that money off the chump coin. So you switch from, oh, this is a scam, to he scammed his own people.
His own people.
He took he took $250 million of his clothes, 150 million, and told them to invest it. They all lost on it. He gained on it.
I
Part
can't
was the
make this shit
game.
up.
Ridiculous.
That's the
You can't
game.
make shit up.
and
You
it's
can't
all
make this
lawful and legal.
can't
That's
make
the
it up.
game.
And
As legal as he wanted.
and
Hmm.
So
and
capitalism in a
right. Go ahead, brother.
yeah, so capitalism in a nutshell, it's it's supposed to it's supposed to develop a stable, secure, and equal ecosystem. That's what capitalism is supposed to do.
On paper.
But what we have in cap
On paper.
on paper, but there's an invisible hand invisible hand on Facebook, which we are all on right now. Think about think about this chump. He developed the
Mm.
whole. He developed and he developed it by accident. He got dissed by a chick in college, and he wanted to out her all over campus. I'm gonna let the whole campus know how bad. She didn't want you, bro. You's a
No.
lame.
Yes.
She
Square.
didn't want you. Their biz, no. What was that, Tina Marie?
I'm
Yes.
talking square,
Yeah.
square peg.
He
Yep.
was a straight square. So he said, I'm gonna embarrass her. I'm gonna put those all over the campus. And then it turned into 5,000, then it turned into $20,000, 50,000, 100. That was smart and had money to back
Mhm.
him. That's why I'm saying these invisible hands I'm trying to show you. What was them dude's name? The Vanderpool twins or something like that?
Something I can't remember exactly. I know you're talking about though.
Yeah, it was like the Vanderpool twins or something like that. So they had the
Something like that.
money.
Yep.
They was pretty intelligent. They was pretty intelligent. But guess what? When the invisible hands saw what they could do with the guy who started Facebook,
Mhm.
they cut off the twins. They cut them off and made one guy in charge. They're called the Winklevoss twins, the twins from Facebook that are pretty much founders, but they are not involved in none of this $1 trillion money. They got a lawsuit to this day, a $65 million lawsuit against Facebook and Zuckerberg.
Okay.
So he took their idea and he took their money and said, "I'm gonna start my company with the invisible hands." So the invisible hands said, "You know what? You know what flavor ice cream everybody likes. You know what their favorite shoes are. You know where they go on vacation. We're gonna make you a billionaire. Just keep tapped in and keep telling what these folks is doing, and we're gonna make you a billionaire." That's the invisible hands. So that's just in Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I worked for Walmart. You know what I'm saying? 2003, 2006, we built 5445 over there on Elm Street in Erie. We built that from the ground up. And guess what? If you mention the word union in that building, you're going to be out so fast, you're going to be like a spinning top.
Woo. Man.
Don't mention the word union in Walmart. It's not going to turn out
No,
well.
it's not.
So there's more invisible hands. So you got a company that started in Arkansas, Bentonville, Arkansas, that mom and pop type shop. All right, the invisible hand said, let's turn this into a conglomerate. And what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all the mom and pops. They still exist to a certain point, but Walmart is everywhere. You know what I
Right on.
mean? And they don't believe in union. They don't believe in a lot of things that is sound capitalist ideas.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? We talk about embracing AI. We talk about embracing these companies because, quite honestly, I'm a content creator. I get paid by Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really tripping, but I mean they should pay me a lot more
Yeah.
because I'm a big deal over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I need more. Yeah. So I'm just showing y'all the invisible hands: Facebook, Walmart, and
Yes.
let's throw
I
Amazon
mean,
in
and,
there.
and and you're absolutely right because even Facebook right now is restructuring their AI models, and people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? But we at the AM King
Mhm.
Show see these things, and we're covering all of this stuff for you. one step at a time, so it doesn't get overwhelming to you, but at the same time, you ingest the information properly and have discernment, in a positive outcome. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why we're making sure that you guys are in the know. That's why the experts on the panel, giving the good information. Loic checking in from Guadalupe. Guadalupe is in the building this morning. You know what I'm saying? For
What
those
up?
who don't know where Guadalupe
Mhm.
is in the world, y'all better look it up. Those are our people there in Guadalupe. Shout out to Guadalupe.
Yes,
One
sir.
of one of
Hey,
the
let me add this to what you was just saying, Pat. So we talking about Meta recently. So Meta, they were aggressively pursuing to hire this top AI developer. His name is Matt Dykey, and he has what is called a super intelligent lab with a compensation package. They offered him 125 million. He turned it down. Zuckerberg doubled it. I'm gonna give you 250 million. We need you over here. So that's part of that initiative that you was just
yes,
talking
sir.
about. Just
Yes, sir.
uh, so much power in one man's
Man,
hand. You know what?
You said I
You know
can
what
throw
they
away a
said.
quarter
What
billion.
Spike Lee said.
man. Oh, and they're
Huh?
playing around with billions. Like this is the
You
thing.
said I can
Yeah,
throw
they're
away a
This
talking
quarter
about years.
billion.
the AI department of Meta itself, fellas. Yeah,
Yeah, that's his signing bonus. I'm gonna give you
yeah,
250 just to
yeah,
hop in with
yeah,
us.
yeah, man. Hey, P is not lying. I looked at it and I saw it from my own eyes, and I was like, well, ain't this a motherfucking book to the trip? They're
Mhm.
playing with billions of dollars in this day and age. Oh boy, 100, what up? Dre checking in this
What's
morning.
up?
Salute, brother. You already know. Welcome in.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Good morning, bro. Good morning. And happy holiday for those of y'all stuck in with us this morning. Thank y'all for coming in. You know what I'm saying? But he's absolutely right. I've seen large numbers that these people are playing with this AI department alone in Meta. You know what I'm saying? Billions. We're not talking millions. I mean, that's a signing bonus that Pete just mentioned. So you can imagine what kind of capital they're playing
yeah.
around with in that department. A stupid amount of money. I'm talking about anywhere from 26 to 66 billion dollars is in this infrastructure. It's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? People are wondering where all this capital is in the country. Well, start looking around and start pinpointing like we are. We're digging in the rabbit hole and we're finding where money's going. You know what I'm saying? And the money is
Mhm.
going into these departments. And stay in the light, stay in the know, stay in the light within yourself, most
Oh yeah.
importantly. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to be able to see this stuff or
Mhm.
understand or have reasoning or reckoning if you do not start to vibe higher. You got to start vibing higher and start, billions and billions and billions. Man, Freya, you ain't realized they are playing around with a stupid amount of capital. And I want people in our network to know, you know what I'm saying? There's billions of dollars floating around in the Meta community alone, let alone the other
Mhm.
platforms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Trillions. It's
oh, yeah. You
trillions.
might as well say it.
Meta, Meta is worth 2 trillion and Amazon is worth 3 trillion. So let's up the
Yeah,
vibrations. We're gonna stop talking billions. We're talking trillions now.
absolutely,
If we pass billions.
absolutely.
You know
Well,
what's
that
crazy?
leads
That's
right
with
in.
inflation. They're still not richer than the richest person to have ever lived.
Oh
Think about
no,
that.
they're not. Well, think about it.
And they're
That's
still not richer. That's with
no.
inflation.
Where you at? Where you at?
That
Yo,
guy,
he's
Where you at?
he
absolutely
not
right.
alive anymore, but he's still saying, "Catch up, man."
Absolutely right. He's
This
absolutely
dude has
right.
so much money, he bankrupt Egypt. He gave so much people money in Egypt. Egypt went bankrupt.
mm.
Think about that with all the natural resources and wealth that land of Egypt actually has, and a lot of people don't catch that. But here you
Dude
are
homie went on a
at the AM King
campaign
show.
to the
Yeah, here
known
you are at
world to let
the
the
AM
world know I'm rich.
right. Here you are at the show with us, and
Toss
the
some money
information is here.
away.
Tossing it. He ain't got no choice. I mean, when people say the phrase "money to
And he
burn,"
was still rich after the fact.
When they
And you
say
was
money,
still rich after the
like,
fact.
there's actually people that walk this earth that have money that they could burn and will be fine for generations and generations to come. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it in perspective. Thank you guys for catching the message, because the message is important. And speaking of, we're going to go into another financial subject. Right on top, on the heels of that, you know what I'm saying? We're going to jump to the music department in the music business. And I caught this, through our findings. And you know what I'm saying? You guys brought this to our attention. The panel finds these things. Just so you guys know, it's not just me finding articles. We all find them, and this is what we're bringing to you guys. So right here, it says Spotify and Apple Music robbing artists with a question mark. You know what I'm saying? Streaming platforms robbing artists. This is the subject. Have a listen at this for all of us in the music business.
Look at Spotify. Look at Apple Music. We paying they paying 0.00% of a penny.
I love nothing.
Nothing. So you telling me I got to get 5 plays to get a stream?
That's wild.
So 10 plays for 2 streams. I need 100,000 streams just to get what?
$5.
$5, $1,000. Like let's talk about it. And so to go back to my point about the love of hip hop, right? Because look at Spotify, look at Apple Music.
Yeah, literally. That's how the percentages break down. And that's why we tell people that there's multiple ways that you can make money with your music. And we have to stop looking at that. Oh, yeah, you was going to play that on the show. Still put it on the show, miss. You know what I'm saying? Because the more that we get the message out about
Run
this,
it.
that
network.
article, you know what I'm saying? Great minds think alike. Absolutely. We all are in the know with this stuff. And that just goes to show how much we are in sync. You know what I'm saying? In the network, how much in sync we are. And for those who are in the music business and do not know this, I know that this might be a sobering thing, but it's been well disclosed. It's been well publicized that these numbers are exactly what you get. You know what I'm saying? And the rat race is really pause on that. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been talking about rats all morning, and so here the rats are again. But this is a different kind of rat. This is a rat race. Yeah, this is a rat race, and it really is. And everybody's been funneled into thinking that this is the main way that you make money in music in this era, and that's totally and completely false. There are a lot more ways to make money. The only problem is that the transparency on those avenues to make money has been put in a maze, like a labyrinth of a maze. You know what I'm saying? Where it's almost like the loops and the hoops that you have to go through to find the money, because they know everybody's doing it. They know this. One of the most popular things on earth to do is create music. You know what I'm saying? So develop this system that promises you, oh, you can release your music everywhere, blah, 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 blah. But Beyonce's there too. Jay-Z's there too. You know what I'm saying? Drake is there. Lil Wayne is there. You know what I'm saying? The same platform that you're on, you can go type in Beyonce and she's there. You know what I'm saying? Any of your artists that are star power artists are there. And you're competing with that. You know what I'm saying? So that form of money, we got to stop looking at that form of money or income in music business as the primary source of income. You have to start looking at the other ways that you can create money. One of them is a .com. And that's something that I'll put right out there from the very, very beginning. A .com. A .com is where you can control the narrative on how much music is worth. They got services like Bandcamp, bandcamp.com. You can set your own price on your material and sell it on there. And not only that, but your fans can tip your music. They can tip the music, almost kind of like they tip a waitress or tip a driver that comes to deliver you something in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? It's really important to know that there's different ways. We uncovered not too long ago, and I'll try to find the article and bring it back up. But there's 18 different ways that you can monetize yourself doing music, and we're feverishly looking at different options and finding ways to bring this information transparently to everybody, because at some point in time, you got to get tired of us not being in the know as a collective. not just individually. As a collective, we got to start being in the know of all these different avenues and work ourselves together and find ways to attract money, whether it be here, there, whatever the case may be, we got to start finding ways to attract this money. But let's go around the horn, talk about it, man, because that's the Jedi mind trick. Is that to make you think that your only option to make money, and then frustration kicks in, and then what do? You quit. You quit because you're like, fuck this shit. I'm making more money flipping burgers at McDonald's than I am doing music, and that's a really sad, thing, because really at the end of the day, everything at McDonald's is perishable, but that song that you create is a product. A product. Now, you hear what I said, a product. It's a product that's going to outlive all of us. It's going to outlive all of us. It's going to be one of the lasting memories of us when we do leave this earth. You know what I'm saying? So you tell me what kind of value that has over, things that are perishable that cost more money on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? But let's go around the horn with it. See.
Yeah, man. Definitely other ways of making money. Uh, or create your own lane and start being
Yep.
more creative because music in itself is just ridiculously saturated. And we have to stop looking at things in terms of competition, more so a cooperation. And capitalism also plays an effect on that too. Greed plays an effect on that too. And I come to find that one of the reasons music is so oversaturated is because people just want money. They're not doing it because they love it. Not to say that you're not to get money. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying music is one of those things that is the cornerstone to the universe. You don't have music, you don't have the universe. So
It
how
is
can
the
you take
universal language. It is one of the universal languages, is it not?
it is the universal language, and you
At
don't
least one of them.
yeah, this is you. So you mean to tell me you want to take advantage of you? You mean to tell me that you doing this just for money? You should do it for the love of it. Yes, yes. Money as a if you're using money as a way of gauging success, you already lost.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do it because you love it. The money will come after the fact.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's well said, bro. LB.
Oh, excuse me. Um, Shit, music game changed so much since it began. To where back in the day, you just really had to get a hit song, make a whole bunch of copies, throw it in the back of the trunk, ride around neighborhoods, and sell it. Now, it then diverse to where it's all audio and everything, where it's all complicated now, to where they know the concept of how people used to make the money, so now they made it a little harder. Now you have to do shows, sell
Oh, a lot harder.
merchandise, and do all this other stuff to try to get your name out there and all that shit. But they only
A lot
picking the
harder.
certain people to be on that top stage. No matter how many likes or listens or whatever you get on your podcast, music app or whatever it is, they only pick who they want on there because they want them to lead certain messages they want you to hear on the music, on your ear on the radio all the time. Because if you notice, there's only certain songs that play on the radio all day. You'll be on the highway driving 12, 14 hours and hear the same song like maybe 16 times. Why is that?
Absolutely.
When there's a radio station where there's thousands of songs that could be played.
Yeah, it's automation. They literally turned radio into automation as well. And just like everything else, this is microwave society shit. You know what I'm saying? If you really think about it, microwave society. You know what I mean? Like we want to just stick things in the microwave, heat it up real fast, and then eat it. It's the same thing with this music thing. Like, and not that, but the control. I think that's the most. You know what I'm saying? Important thing. Misery is saying this. I'll say the latest thing you said, Miz, says you can tell ain't no one in music. You can tell ain't no one in music can't tell from the music we get the message. Motherfuckers don't love this. They're just making music to get the check. Absolutely. That's why music is so effing garbage. Now, yeah, because that was the habit that was developed and the mentality that was developed because the music industry, quote unquote, and I'm gonna say quote unquote because it's got to be quotations around that because we don't understand the fact that the music industry is no longer the industry that we considered an industry. You know what I'm saying? We go back to the root word industry itself and define that, and then you'll understand exactly what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we look at it as a source of income, but the love has been dissipated tremendously. Misery, you're absolutely right, and I think that that's how most think. You know, and as he said, and I agree with that completely. But seeing that and understanding that is how you have to start looking at different avenues and start doing the things that we consider because it's not easy because you know when you're one individual and you have so many different ways that you can make money with music. You know, team structure is important in this business. I can't stress it enough. You know what I'm saying? Team structure is important. Most people that are successful doing this have a team that they never disclose in these interviews, never disclose in these public areas. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, oh yeah, yes indeed, P. That's exactly what's going on. Go ahead and let them
Mhm.
know.
The invisible hands. We just
Hmm.
mentioned it. You got to have invisible hands, and you have to delegate certain things to
Oh
certain
yeah.
people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And that's exactly what it is. That's how business works. You know what I'm saying? Fast artists make more money on merch and side businesses. Yes, and most people that are doing music are also doing something else. And what they tell you in this day and age,
Hmm.
to kind of like let people know who you are overall. That's what attracts people to your music. Sometimes you got to tell people that you fish like for a living, or tell people that you are part of this committee or that committee, or you have this agenda, you have that agenda. This is what you do in your side hustle, and that kind of like draws attention to your music and things of that nature. And so, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Side businesses, things of that nature, end games, like we talk about end game. You know what I'm saying? Like talk about the end game and finding ways to get there. There is information out there that can help you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. C said that's the catch 22. Quality needs to be there for that. You need love and skill. At the same time, money needs to be made now, not later. Absolutely. And they found ways to make
Hmm.
it, you know, put a vice grip on the finances of music. You know what I'm saying? A vice grip. Now, don't get me wrong. The legislation that's coming through Congress and things of that nature now that's trying to address those issues and make things more fair. You know, however, can't just rely on a government. You know what I'm saying? That Chuck D said they opened and read it and and it said they were suckers. And so, you know,
Mm.
that we have to, you know, we have to keep that in mind because that's been going on for,
Mhm.
for a mighty long time. And we have nothing but discernment and vibration to rely upon so we can move in a
Mhm.
proper and smart way. You know, uh monetize, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta think monetization if we're thinking monetization, but we also gotta make sure that we're doing what we love. Because if you're doing what you love, it's not a job. It's not a job.
Right. Let's talk about the
Yeah.
love. Let's talk about the
Yep.
love, Pat. Let's
Go
talk
ahead,
about
bro.
the love. Share, like, subscribe, and love this content. Yeah, I mean, everybody under the sound of my voice, send us some stars right now.
Hmm.
Send us some stars right
Yeah.
now for the
For the
love.
love.
Let's talk about love. So, Central Time. I'm on Central Time. So, this pod started at 7 a.m. Central Time. This is a holiday.
Weird.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't love
Yep.
doing this. And I'm speaking to everyone who, I'm speaking to Miz because I see he said, F the love. But I'm just saying on some real stuff, Miz, I wouldn't be here if I didn't love this. 7 a.m. That it doesn't mean I hopped up out of bed, jumped up out the bed,
Turn my
like
swag on.
like I'm swagged out in my sleep. You hear me
Hmm.
sing? See, I'm swagged out in my sleep. I wake
Yeah,
up
it's the
swagged
swag.
out. But 7 Central,
Right.
Pad said, let's go, fellas. But guess what? I've been up since 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
same here.
I
Yeah,
had
me too.
I
No, no,
had to
yeah,
get
yeah,
this ready.
yeah, Ms. Just to be clear, we know it's not you. I clearly said that you were saying that
Oh
that
no,
people
no,
that
I'm
people
just
right,
saying, period.
you made
I
it
want,
clear
I
that
want
that's
everybody to
right. You made it
understand.
clear. Ms. made it clear that people
Yeah.
are that's the mentality that that average person
Yeah,
has.
yeah.
We know it's not you, bro. We know it's not
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's saying that's what
you. Yeah,
people say. I hear you, Miz. I hear you. Game say fuck the love. That's why they drop. Okay, I hear you. So 7 a.m. Central Time. Pat was like, "Y'all ready?" I've been ready since 5. Did I not hit you up when I
yeah,
woke up? AM
yeah.
Yeah,
Kings
Yeah.
it's
to
already
Yeah,
up.
pod.
yeah, yeah. They
Dubs.
was wondering
Yeah,
who's
I'm up
going to do it
5
today
a.m. every
because
day.
I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, it is up to all of us to be here. And just like the rest of our podcasts
Yeah.
in the network, it's up to all of you to want to make a dedication and a motivation to be there. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? To bring this content to
Yeah.
the
Hmm.
people. You know what I'm saying? Freya said,
Yep. I
Freya
was.
said, while the rest of the world sleeps, we up making moves to better our future. People think
Moves.
billionaires sleep 8 to 10 hours. That's a quarter of our lives, give or take. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah. Nas said it best. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're all
Sleep
up. We're all up, and we're
is
all
sleep is
chasing this down. And and big shout out to you guys in chat. You know what I'm saying? Because you're here with us on a regular and consistent basis, and we greatly appreciate that. And we try to be here with y'all when you guys are doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? And really try to
Yeah. I got a
reciprocate,
question.
move around. Go ahead.
All right. So I don't think people should chase anything. There's a number of reasons. All right. How do we see? How do we feel? How do we touch? How we taste? How we smell? Do we go to the sense and investigate the sense, or does the sense and the information comes to us and then we decipher from where we are?
Hmm. Very well
So
said.
are
You
we
know,
going to
anybody?
the experience or the experience coming to us? No, the
Exactly.
experience is coming to
Mhm.
us because
Right.
we brought that to us. So I'm not going to go over there. The more I try to
Mhm.
go over there, the more it's going to keep going over there.
Exactly. That was well said,
I
bro.
Yeah.
That
bring
was
it
well
to
said.
me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And pass it
We pass
around.
it around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Hey,
Pass it around.
hey, in the rotation.
Get that.
Rotation. Yeah.
Get that.
You said, let me get the mitts on it. One time for the one time.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share. We are here.
Put
You
these
know what I'm
clubber
saying?
lanes
Yes,
on it.
indeed. Club.
Niggas got
No.
his hands long like Shaq.
Shack
The
He put that
fingers.
Shaq
motherfucker on there and shit. That motherfucker covered up the whole goddamn screen.
With the whole
Yes, indeed. The
screen.
whole screen.
Ah,
Yes,
the
indeed.
Yeah,
screen.
that motherfucker.
No, but Pat mentioned like 15 different ways to make money
Yeah, at
off the
least
music.
15. Yep.
At least 15. Let me give y'all 15 more. All right. So y'all remember we talked about Jamie Foxx and the
And the
Hmm.
jingles.
jingles.
That was his whole show was based off
Jingles.
of music jingles. That's what he worked
He was a
and
jingle
did.
man. Yep.
You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Jingling, jingling.
People who know me, I'm known for my camera work. You know what I mean? For decades. So I'm still doing it, y'all.
Yeah.
I punched a time clock last night taking pictures for senior photos, yearbooks. I was on the clock till 9 o'clock last
Mm-hmm.
night. Stopped at Burger King, got me a fish sandwich, came home, laid down, and I was up at 5
Ready
on
to
the
go.
grind. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to
Ready to
rock and
roll.
roll. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Because sleep is something that what is the old cliche saying, guys? Sleep is for the rich.
Yeah.
Sleep is for
Sleep is for
suckers.
suckers. And so that was
Suckers.
really a faux pas because sleep isn't for rich. Most people that are rich do not really sleep. You know what I'm saying? No, they got so
No,
many things they have
no.
to be worried about in their financial portfolio that it's very difficult to get a good night's
Mm-hmm.
rest when you have so many things that are on your
Mm-hmm.
plate. And it's true what they say. Biggie said it: more money, more problems, but also more money, more
Mm-hmm.
responsibility. That's the only thing that they left out of that particular, offering of a message. You know what I'm saying? More money,
Real
more
sad.
responsibility.
Yeah.
More responsibility.
I,
And Nas said sleep is the cousin
it's the
of
cousin of
death.
death.
Sleep is the
Here's the
yeah.
thing about more money, more problems. The thing about I've been living a while, and I come to find that more money, more problems simply mean
Well,
that
that's good to
you
know.
make
See,
more
you've been
money.
living for a while.
Yeah, more money, more problems simply means money amplifies your vibration. So if you already have problems because you're already attracting them to you while you're making that money,
It's
and as
going to
you make
amplify
more,
those
you're
problems.
going to amplify it. So how about this? How about you have no problems and you make the money? How about you raise your vibration and you make the money and you don't have problems?
That is what we call putting it in the vice grip. Correct. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I co-sign
These
that. Hey,
nuts.
pause. All right. Yes.
But these,
Yo, these nuts.
P smiling.
oh,
He's
but
over there
listen,
smiling.
you remember
Yeah.
You caught P smiling.
y'all remember McDonald's jingle? Y'all remember McDonald's
Yeah,
jingle? Ba 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 da
I'm
yeah.
loving it.
ba.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm loving it. That's Pusha T and Non Malice. They put that together. Now here's where they messed up though. They took a one-time payout by
That's all.
McDonald's. It could have been
they could have
could
took a
have been a
one. They
million,
could have
could
took
have
a
been
one.
a million.
They could have been like, you know what? Let's get a one. Let's get a one. They could have said, give us 1%. They could have just said that. I'm like, okay.
Mhm. They could still be getting residuals to this day because that jingle. When did they do that? That was in 2003. So we talking 20 years later. Y'all took $1 million payout, but just think, what's Jason Weaver, voice on the Lion King? He was a kid, but his mom was
Ooh.
like, "Nah, don't pay me out. Nah, I want forever royalties on the
Oh
Lion
yeah.
King."
That
So
soundtrack, he's still getting
they
paid off of that today.
still getting paid. So we got to be smart about how we monetize ourselves and our intellectual property.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So um, as a business, we talk about Pat said those 15 ways. You have to have an LLC. You have to have a logo and a brand. You need merchandise tagged into your company. You know what I'm saying? And my company, LFX Media, we're certified with the city of Houston. We're certified with SAM.gov for government contracts. So on that tip, you can get performance fees, you can get licensing fees,
Sync.
other music related.
You can get sync
What you say?
licensing. Yes, correct.
Yeah, other music related services. You can identify agencies that are Department of
Right.
Defense,
Jingles, everything.
National Park Services. Get you a LLC, get you a website, and just practice selling
Yes, indeed.
jingles.
Or just be
You
doing
know.
business as, but he's absolutely right. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Once you start to do business as or become an LLC, then you put yourself in the playing
Yeah.
field that P is talking about. And it's really important that guys
Hmm.
understand that and work towards those things because it's a lot. It's a lot when you're doing it yourself. We're not here to say that it's not that it's just a golden pathway and I agree with Freya. She says everyone thinks when you get quote unquote rich that it takes all your issues away. It just makes them manageable and creates a
Hmm.
different set of tasks. Like, yeah, you can pay your rent on auto pay. You don't got to stress about how you can eat. None of that. But if you're poor in the mind and soul, you will never be rich in spirit. And we always take it's one of my old phrases that I always used to say I'm not rich in pockets, but I'm rich in the soul. and you have to be rich there first in order for the wealth that comes financially to really work in a positive light in your world. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what everybody's saying. Stay high vibes, stay looking for opportunity, structure yourself, like the P said, structure yourself. You know what I'm saying? Structure yourself because you can.
Look for
Yeah.
proposals. Look for in the government contract business. They're called what are they called? RFPs, requests for
Okay.
proposals. So there's certain solicitations. You have to have an LLC to be registered with them, but there's certain solicitations that are earmarked for music, for music production, with government contracts. Like I said, it could be the Department of Defense, it could be, anywhere within the government or the state. They use music. We hear music all day in commercials. You know what I mean? Government has commercials. So
All right.
vibrate
And
higher.
know this. John said I strive
Vibrate.
for wealth over being rich. Yeah. Well, let's tack on to that, John. And I'm gonna say this: the real wealth is health. Because if you do not have richness in health, you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing. You can't share your richness on this earth without being rich in the health department. We all have to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? Healthy mind, healthy
Yeah,
body.
send us some
You know what I'm
stars.
saying? Yes, indeed. That'll help. Yes, indeed.
Send us some
Yeah,
stars.
yeah,
That's compliant to our health, being healthy. We need y'all to send
absolutely.
stars. I'm gonna
Absolutely. We
keep
all gonna
saying
keep
it
working on it, Miss
till I see some
Miss
on
Miss.
this
Yeah, someone sent
on this
stars. Someone sent
broadcast.
stars. You gotta scroll up. Someone sent stars.
Yeah,
Oh, let me see. I need everybody to send them, not just
okay.
one person.
Okay.
Everybody send us some
Yeah,
That's
stars
right.
right
We ain't
now.
going off until you do.
my timeline don't slide that far back up.
Labor Day. It's Labor Day.
Y'all
For
gonna
my
put in some work, goddamn it.
We're
for
gonna
my
hold
reason,
y'all hostage till you
I'm
send us
looking
a
at
Yeah.
star.
our chat history, and it didn't scroll me back up that far. But thank you to who sent the stars. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Appreciate it. We
Whoever it was that
appreciate
sent
it.
the stars, thank you very much. Misery, we all keep working towards it. Shit,
Free
$1 million
game.
worth of game right here for real, no cap. Yep. We're gonna continue to keep spreading the knowledge because knowledge is power, and knowledge is the governing board here. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge and application. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put application on top of that because once we attain the knowledge, the only thing to do from there is to apply it and make sure that it sticks in our lives and get all the way in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Vibrate higher. But it is about time we overstayed our welcome on the holiday, but it's okay. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, misery said P when I'm ready for steps.
Labor Day. We labor.
Yep, P said he said P when I'm ready for certain steps. I'm definitely calling you on some help tips for sure. The whole team, absolutely. Salute. You
Let's
already know.
go.
Big salute,
Let's
Miz. You
go.
already know. Make sure y'all stay tuned for
Hmm.
Blunt Conversations Podcast, the award-winning
Hello.
Conversations Podcast. Thank you very much for staying in the network and
Hmm.
keeping your net worth. You know what I mean? And it's about
For
that
sure.
time. Like I said,
For
we
sure.
overstayed our welcome, but P, this is your fault, and that's all
Oh,
right. Yeah,
I did
Cottonmouth.
this. I did
Yeah,
this.
Cottonmouth once again. But look, yeah,
Cotton.
this is
Okay.
the diabolicalness
Okay.
when you're too big to get on a horse. You know what I'm
Oh shit. Shit.
Look at that left leg buckle. Look at that left leg buckle.
It's a capacity on them. Dog, real life. Cat. Brody leg was giving out.
Man, you know what's most diabolical? Look at my mouse right here. This man got the nerve that got some cowboy boots on,
Oh
some
man.
stirrups.
Oh
You know
man.
what I'm saying? And he had the nerve to have some
Hers. Oh,
cowboy boots.
hers. Oh.
And when your back is sweating like this profusely,
Ooh wee. Ooh wee.
Damn.
you
You
know what I'm
just got
saying?
on that
Notice,
motherfucker.
Boo.
and then last thing I'm going to show is this little area right here where the horse leg and stability of the back hind side of the horse is definitely in shambles right here. Definitely in shambles. If a horse can't hold you up, this is a big animal. Cruel.
Yeah. That motherfucker went down like a shot motherfucking wounded animal and shit.
You see the
Yeah, I knew he
spurs.
was supposed to be up there.
Yes. What made them people think
Crazy.
that big old dude could get on that horse like that horse could hold that man up? That horse said, "Hell
Man,
to
they
the
have
no."
horses for that, and that's not that horse.
Yeah, you gotta get to the side
no.
of Clydesdale or something like that. Even have a fighting
Yeah,
chance.
them tank horses, not that horse. That's a
Be the
racing horse.
Trojan horse.
You don't put that guy on that. I mean, you ever see a jockey? That dude is this. Or
Yeah.
gorilla
Yeah, he
this.
is.
Yeah.
Well, when you see the legs,
This nigga bigger than a horse.
when
Lean.
you see the legs buckle
Lean.
here, we see the legs buckle and the tail tucked between the legs like a dog. You know that the horse is screaming for vengeance. He would love to kick whoever put this big dude on the horse. Damn it!
Get him off.
Yeah,
me.
not get up.
He
Get
can't
him
do
off.
anything until they get him off.
Ain't giddy up. Hey, get him off. How about that? He needs a grab.
Get him off.
That's called. You're right. It's called a draft horse. I know exactly what you mean. The gas horses. Yeah. Well, I don't even know if he needs that. I mean, I think that the legs would still waver and buckle. You know, no matter what horse he jumps
I
on.
don't think he should be getting on any horse. I don't know why he's getting on a horse.
You need
I think the horse could get on him.
Yeah. Like, give me a
two
ride.
horses.
Like, you owe me
I
that.
don't
need a horse for each leg.
Yeah, he could probably be the horse's caddy. You know what I mean? At some point, you know. But
Yeah.
nonetheless,
You should have
what
went
it
to
is,
caddy. No.
the moral story
They
is if I'm about to say the moral of the story is if you're struggling to get on a horse and you're that big that you can't get on the horse, you don't. You just don't need to get on it, or the horse.
Yeah, he need a horse.
Yeah, the horse's hind legs, which are the strongest part of the horse's body, begin to waver and collapse.
Like they gave out.
The linguini factor of the horse legs is definitely.
They had that horse rethinking his life.
Yeah, the horse. He had to reevaluate. Yeah. He said, I don't know why saddles.
He said, I'm reevaluating these people. I think I'm gonna run away.
I don't even know why saddles out there. I need to get out of the atmosphere and be a wild horse.
I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna kick one of y'all one day.
Oh well,
somebody's gonna kick
you after that.
I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you, and I'm especially kicking you.
Well, and my question is, did he get down?
How'd he get down?
The struggle to get up there, it lets me know the struggle to get down. It was probably more diabolical.
Hey.
Once again, we got our boy Schuler King in the building. And once again, P brought this one. P got all the funnies today. P got the funnies in here. Yeah, no, for real, right. How you gonna get down? Yeah, can't get down.
Can I get
Schuler King said the judges weren't ready for this funeral director.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. I'm a comedian and I'm also a licensed funeral director and embalmer. So, thank you. So, with that being said, if anybody in here starts choking, go on and let God have his way now. So I can leave it with a check. And people don't believe me when I say that you know, I'm a funeral director. You know, they don't believe me. And I know why. It's because I act normal. Like, I don't act like an undertaker. You know how, like, most morticians act like they dead too? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I got them cold hands and be talking all slow and weary. How are you feeling today? They only want to talk about the people that's getting ready to die. How is your grandmother doing? And that's when you get mad. If my grandmama find Dracula, get away from me. My grandmama ran 2 miles this morning. She doing good. And y'all love to ask me crazy questions when y'all find out that I'm a funeral director. This is the #1 crazy question. Y'all, hey man, let me ask you something. has a dead person ever sat up and tried to grab you?
Yeah.
And I'm glad I'm on national TV so I can make this clear. If I go and get a dead body, and for any reason they move, let alone grab me, that's my last day at work. The crazy thing is that one time I actually thought a dead person grabbed me. And we got a call that they said a dead person died, okay? So quite naturally, we go to pick up the body, we get the man on the stretcher, we get to the back of the hearse, I open the hearse door to put the dead man in the back of the hearse, and somehow, some kind of way, I didn't see it, but the dead man's hand fell to the side. But I didn't see it because I got my back turned to him. I didn't see it, okay? And the hand messed around and wrapped around the back of my leg. All I could do was, I'm gonna tell you something. You don't know embarrassment until you've had to look a family in the face and say, I'm sorry for peeing on your daddy. And that'll be $10,000.
I'm sorry for you on him, and that'll be 10 grand.
Yeah, that'll be 10 grand.
Yes, comedian Schuler King. For those who don't know, man, go check him out. His content is hilarious. On his reaction videos are real funny. You know what I'm saying? So check out Schuler King, another one of the kings, the new kings of comedy. You know what I'm saying? You know, Bub Dub, Schuler King.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LeVar Walker,
Country Wayne.
Yeah, LeVar Walker, Country Wayne. You know what I'm saying? All these guys are real funny guys. You know what I'm saying? Tap into those platforms and get a good laugh and get some humor in. I know you guys are probably some of y'all going to the cookouts and this and the third. Enjoy your day. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your Labor Day. No, I didn't say everybody. But you know, those of you who are enjoying the how you see fit, enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I
we'll
mean,
be back on
I
Wednesday.
barbecue on the regular anyway, so this is just a regular day.
Yeah, I know you do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See or make a wing out of a you know what I'm saying? Out of broccoli floor.
Yeah, yo, Pat, I keep telling people that you have my food. I said, ask Pat about my food.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's real good. It's real good. You wouldn't even be able to tell that you were eating vegan food, and it really has a real human experience, you know, that you definitely would like to try. You know, C is really good at barbecuing and things of that nature, and finding healthy vegan options for you. You know what I'm saying, on the grill. You know what I'm saying, which is really cool. You know what I'm saying, really cool. I enjoyed the food tremendously, and yeah, that's all I got to say about that. But we'll back on Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Oh, hello, handsome kings. Yes, indeed. We are the handsome kings, the mighty, the handsome kings in the morning. Hello, happy day to you, Annie Mae. Bless up yourself. Bless up yourself.
I owe Annie Mae money. Well, at one point, I paid that off.
All right.
No, not Annie Mae. Sally Mae. My bad.
Sally Mae.
She was on Sally Mae.
Yeah, you owe Sally Mae something.
Yeah. I paid it off a long time ago, though. Yeah. I owed him a lot,
Okay. Yes, indeed.
Hey, the Woke Show, we going live on Facebook today. We're gonna try our hand at Facebook.
Yep.
The Labor Day take.
Yep. Indeed, the Labor Day takeover. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put the link in there for y'all one more time. If I can get my fat ass fingers to type right coordinates here. You know what I'm saying?
We starting off on Facebook, so we ain't gonna be on LFX. But me and the princess, I got her headset ready.
Y'all gonna do the Labor Day extravaganza.
Yeah. Princess, you getting on today, baby?
I'm gonna show y'all how.
You heard her?
Ooh. Oh shit! Damn it.
She about to get on the wheel. We're gonna do some video mixes.
See, don't glorify it. You know what I mean? I did it wrong.
I mean, they're
.com.
not all. They,
Yeah, I must be willing to
.com.
We gonna buy
I'm, I'm,
.com. We're gonna have to
I'm
buy
about to say,
.com
yeah,
too.
I didn't mean to do that, but there's right coordinates right there. www.lfxmedia.live. Go ahead, tap in on the Labor Day edition on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
I could have
You know
just
what I'm
did
saying?
this.
Yeah, or just go right to Facebook. You know, go to the middle.
Right to
Yeah,
Facebook.
go.
We're gonna start on Facebook. We'll probably go over to live LFX Media Live
Yes,
eventually.
indeed.
But
Labor
you know,
Day.
I want to try to get some traction on the book for a
Yes,
little
indeed.
bit
We're
and see.
going tap in and some good sounds from the Mellow Man. You know what I'm saying, on this Labor Day, man. So y'all make sure to tap in,
And the
and we
producers.
will see you on a working Wednesday because I know y'all be up. And thank y'all for tapping in. She said it's on. Damn it. Yes, she did. She said we're gonna show
Exactly.
them what time it is, and we're gonna tap in.
She said, I'm gonna show you how
Yeah,
to
we're gonna
stunt.
tap in and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Again, restream made my voice sound like this. I don't know what the fuck going on, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, have me like a deity up in here. You know what I mean? But
Juggernaut going
yes, I'm
hard.
like a deity and shit. They like, man, Pad is in the spiritual realm and in
Juggernaut.
the
Now you
flesh
sound
as
like
well.
now you sound like
Yeah, I know I do. I sound like the tag and shit. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
Dragon shit.
Dragon Ball.
You guys. Hush.
Oh, oh. Is that right?
Two
Oh.
eggs and
Hey, man. Y'all get a laugh at my voice, man. Catch me on Wednesday. Hopefully my voice.
Just been on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We are young.
Chopped and
Sunshine.
Yo,
Sunshine.
let's go, man. It's on Wednesday, man. Yeah,
Some sunshine. My